Hi guys, this video is all about Google Analytics. So it's a very brief overview, a very brief introduction. So Google Analytics is the perfect way to start measuring the performance of your traffic, okay, which you are going to need to do if you want to improve the results of your website. And we need to know what we're up to, what's working, what's not, do more of what is and do less of what's not. So I'm going to share my screen very quickly and we are going to jump in and have a look at Google Analytics. So obviously the dashboard, there are absolutely loads of options, buttons everywhere, loads of different graphs and all the rest of it. So it can be a bit overwhelming. This is the page that you will hit when you first land. And very briefly, you've got an overview here telling you how many users you've had visit the website in the time period displayed at the bottom here, which you can change as you like. It also records the number of sessions, the bounce rate, and the average session duration, okay? And it shows you the improvement or the opposite of improvement from the previous time period, okay? Also shows you the active users, and down here we have the acquisition report, so how you've got that traffic. There's all manner of data on here, okay? And the audience overview is quite interesting, although I don't find it has particularly useful data in trying to get a better performance. You know, certainly not as useful as some of the other data. Okay, so I'm not really going to look at that at the moment. But in there you can find out all manner of details about the country where your visitors have come from, the language, the browser they use, the operating system, all that kind of stuff. Which, okay, is fine. You know, it's useful if you're sculpting a experience of particular users, particular browsers, all that kind of stuff. Okay. But I actually don't find that tweaking that is going to help your performance too much. This is more important for me, okay? So it's the acquisition report. So how have you got your users? How have you got visitors to your website, okay? So here we've got the overview. Let me just check what time frame this is. Okay, so this is for the approximately the last month, okay? So we've got a pie chart here that gives us the breakdown of the search to make it very visual. You can easily see that the organic search accounted for 41% of the traffic to this website. It was the largest amount of traffic to this website. Direct traffic, okay, so that's traffic where somebody's typed your URL, your website address into the address bar of the browser. Social media, okay, paid search, so in this case it's AdWords. And then referral traffic is links from other websites, directories, friends that may have added your website, that kind of stuff. Okay. So if we scroll down, the interesting thing is looking at the quality of the data, okay, the quality of the traffic. So how we can judge the quality of the traffic is a few ways. You've obviously got bounce rate, okay. So bounce rate is the percentage of people that click off of your website without making a click. So as soon as they visit the website, they have a look at one page and they click off, okay? So if your bounce rate is 50%, that means 50% of people have clicked off straight away. So this website, we can see the organic search, the bounce rate is 49%. That's not bad, really. Direct, okay, the direct visitors is a bit better, 43%. Social, really good at 36%. Paid search, nearly 80% of people click off after visiting the one page. That's actually fine. It's not bad because the paid search, that's actually driving traffic to a landing page which has two specific goals, and that is to generate 2 form fields. So other than that, they're going to look pretty hard to click through the website. Referral traffic, so that's from, as I say, from directories and all the rest of it, so 76%, not great. And then other, I'm not sure what the other is. Let's have a click in there. It'd probably be a social media channel or something like that. So there you go. So it's Delivery and Facebook, and it's only a couple of clicks, so it's not too much to look at. Okay, let's dive in to the actual channels and look in a bit more depth. So if we look on organic search, and organic search is your rankings on Google. So this is traffic that's been driven through Google, okay? And we can see there's been 258 users generated from Google in the last month. 238 of those were new, 258, well, there must have been 20 return customers. It serves a total of 342 sessions and a bounce rate of 49.42%. Pages per session, average pages per session is nearly 3 pages per session. That's quite good. Average time on a site is 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So we can see that's a relatively engaged traffic. They're clicking through and they're having a look. So, yeah. Click back. We can then look at social media. So this is quite interesting. We can see here social media. So they're using 2 channels. Okay, so they're using Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, 73 users from Facebook in the last month. 71 new users, that's good. 91 sessions, that's great. Bounce rate 41%, that's reasonably low. You know, quite engaged audience. They're clicking nearly sort of three pages per session, and an average time on the site of 1 minute 22 seconds. That's a little bit low. But then if we look at Instagram, the bounce rate is 15%. That is an excellent bounce rate. So only 15% of people are clicking straight off. Okay, 85% of people are clicking through the site. And it's nearly 4.5 pages per session and an average session duration of 3 minutes and 11 seconds. That's a really engaged audience, okay? So if my recommendation to the client in this instance would be to do more of that, do lots more of that, you know? It's a very small pool size, 19. I think maybe they're just dabbling with it. They need to do more on Instagram and drive more clicks because it's a really engaged audience. And that's exactly how you can use analytics, you know, to tell you how good the traffic is that you're driving. So that's that. The other thing I'll just say is goals. We need to set up goals, really. And I've just been setting up goals for these guys today. So I'll just quickly show you how. If you click on the admin button on the left-hand side, and on the right hand side here, we've got goals, and we click that, okay, and we want to set up some custom goals. So if we click on new goals, and I've actually been setting up for these guys the goals today, so that data should start to populate as of tomorrow. We're going to choose custom. We don't want to use a template, okay, and you've got 4 options. So you can have a destination goal, okay, so this is literally a URL on your website, so it might be a thank you page, it may be the checkout or the cart page, or it may be to download a PDF, and you use the PDF URL as a destination. That would then anybody reaching that page on your website would tick this as a conversion on Google Analytics. Duration, so you can have a duration type. So you may set that it's, you know, if somebody spent more than 5 minutes on the website, that's success. Pages or screens per session. Again, you may set that to 3 or 4 pages. That would be a good amount of pages for somebody to view on your website. And then events, an event type. So the events could be a click on a button, a certain piece of code being triggered on your website, something like that. And this is really powerful, especially used in conjunction with Google Tag Manager. So I've just been through this website, setting up these goals. So as I say, data will start to populate with this tomorrow. And from next week, we should have some really useful data, which is going to help these guys to sculpt their digital marketing campaigns and take things on to the next level. So yeah, that's it really, guys. So I hope this video is of use. Any questions, anything like that, please just drop them in the comments below. Send me an email. Always happy to help. Always happy to have a chat. Have an amazing rest of the day. Thanks, guys.